Hello everyone and welcome back to today's episode of Tech for Noobs. In today's video, we'll be discussing the parts of a computer. What are those components that make up a computer? The first component we'll be looking at is the central processing unit, better known as the CPU. This is the part of the computer where all the calculations and processes are being executed from. CPUs vary in the number of cores and the clock speed of these cores. So for example, we could have a CPU with 4 cores having a clock speed of 3.5 gigahertz. We could also have a CPU with 6 cores having a clock speed of 5 gigahertz. The next component we'll be looking at is the random access memory, better known as the RAM. This component is like a short-term memory of the computer. This is where all the data and applications that the computer is currently using are being held. RAMs vary in terms of capacity, which is measured in gigabytes, and also data transfer speed, which is measured in megahertz. The next component we'll be looking at is the hard drive or the solid-state drive, also known as the SSD. This is the long-term memory of the computer. This is where the computer stores information and data that it's going to make use of much later. It has capacity, which is measured in gigabyte or terabyte, and transfer speed, which is measured in megabytes per second. Another component we'll be looking at is the graphics card. The graphics card is what renders videos, images, and animations from the computer. Then we also have the monitor. The monitor is what displays the images, text, and graphics that the computer outputs. Monitors vary in terms of sizes and resolutions. So we could have a 27-inch monitor with a 1080p resolution. We also have the keyboard and the mouse. These are devices that input data into the computer and initiate commands for the computer to respond to. Then we have speakers and headphones. These are devices that output sound from the computer for us to listen to. Then we have the motherboard. This is like the main circuit board of any computer. All the components that we have mentioned are connected to the motherboard. The motherboard offers a platform for easy communication between all parts of a computer. And we have the power supply unit. The power supply unit is what converts electricity that comes from a wall unit into the appropriate voltage and current that the computer needs to perform. The next component we'll be looking at is the computer case. The computer case is the plastic or metallic box that houses all the parts of a computer. This box protects the computer from dirt, dust, and any other form of damage. This computer box has vents and fans that keep the internals cool and prevent overheating. With that said, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.